technical setup had to do some change in there. Let's just get some things adjusted. And great showing that first round. Great showing indeed. Good stuff. Really even match. So curious to see how this next one's going to play out. You don't have big discrepancy between people. Gonna pass it over to, let's see. Welcome back. Had to set something up real fast. We'll be getting back in this match here in a few minutes. That's not right. There we go. That should be right. Yay! Alright, 5-minute break. Any thoughts on the last round from viewers or commenters or anybody like that on be curious. Alrighty. Let's see. Any thoughts or feelings that people have from that first round? That's good plays by both people. It's good action from all sides. Alright. Anybody, welcome back. We're live on the stream here, Swede. We're just chatting it up, seeing what people felt about earlier match. It looks like some of the viewers are interested in active recruiting. I know that on the squad forums, it's going to be your best location to find active team recruitings. They'll have their discourse posted, or in the CCFN channels themselves, if you're in that Discord. You know, Warrior, Mayo Warrior, you got a good point. So Mayo Warrior says that he hopes that there's more kills action this round. That was a really good game because of how little action there was. Like, that's why the tickets were so close. So it's great seeing those big fights and the big battles and everything like that. But I have to say that there was really good team play that round. Maybe not as entertaining to watch, but really good team play. What do you think, Swede?
Oh, the last match?
Yeah.
Definitely, in the beginning, people kind of had to figure out just kind of the atmosphere and the flow, like how they have to move. We saw the Russian side, they stick very close together. They stay inside their squads, they stay inside the groups. While the American team, they kind of fragmented a bit, and they were sending out kind of like reconnaissance squads to figure out where the fobs were, and that was a giant, like a pivotal thing for them to do, so just figure out where those fobs were. And after they took them out, they pretty much had the advantage there, even though they lost.
Well, it's interesting because looking at here, let's see if we can pull up. We'll get that on the next one, but like the way that the map played out is they held on to that right side of the map. The U.S. did on the south side with BTS, but on the north side, the Russians, they never let them through. They set that fob there. The U.S. did, but once they lost that fob, they never got a foothold back into that position.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, we saw very, very defensive games though.
I want to see more mortars. I think FWF had the right play with the early mortars. They could have been extremely destructive.
I was actually really surprised how much the mortars were used this game. Because, like, again, like, mortars is one of those things that people overlook.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it plays a pivotal, like, again, like, a giant role in the game. Everything inside the game, if used correctly, can be a giant asset. But, yeah.
Well, yeah, they can also be they can also be an unfortunate distraction. I mean, there was a few mortars that I think they needed better, not necessarily shooting. Shooting, you're just clicking a button and you're aiming. You got to be told. Yeah, exactly. You have that communication on the other end of what's going on.
Because again, that leads to, if you're shooting the mortars and you're not sure where you're shooting them, you're using points, and then with that points, you're gonna have to do logi runs. And if you're doing logi runs and you're caught in the open, you're gonna lose tickets there by losing your logi.
Mm-hmm.
You can lose it for that logi instead of just rearming your mortars or your 50 cows. You can be used for another fob to get that up to move forward. And so, again, like, you have to play like every little thing plays a role. That's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, we saw there's numerous things that you could chalk up the win or the loss last round. You could say it was this or X or Y, but really it was all of them together. And
one thing I liked a lot too was one thing I really liked actually was the use of vehicles and the BTRs and strikers, especially in the Russian team. Like, this Russian team were using the BTRs very, very smart. They weren't like having long firefights. They were going in, hitting, using smoke, moving troops, and then leaving.
Yeah, they used the armored personnel carrier as an armored personnel carrier pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. That was like the one thing I was really impressed with.
Yeah, you play pub matches and you get into places where people will take those strikers off the break and just drive straight in to the point and sit there. Those don't usually go too fast.
Yeah, guys, if you're watching the stream right now, and leave your comments and stuff, like what we can do better, what you like,
anything you'd like to
how
see,
you think the games are gonna go. Put your predictions, who's gonna win, because we love that stuff. It definitely adds to it.
Yeah, anything that, like, any input that you guys have of, like, what you'd like to see. If you want more of a aerial view, if you want more in-person kind of view of, like, the close-up firefights, you put that up there, we'll make it work for you. It looks like they're going to be rolling the map one more time here. But just to call it out, we got some great teams playing today. Let's see. Get everybody's listed name up here. We got OB is going to be Old Bones. Pub is going to be Pub Crawlers. DWC is Death Wish Commando. LD is Legend Dissatir. Dissatir. We're gonna work on that one. I'm sure someone will correct me. BTS is Born to Squad. 13.jg, who we call out as 13 for simplicity. Thank you for allowing us to do so. FWF is FWF, and Vive is Vive. Anybody interested in how any of these guys play or how any of these groups work together, check out the squad forums. There's team clans that you can join under the forums, or if you are on the CCFN Discord, check out the teams under there. Most of their squads' Discords are linked in the CCFN Discord.
It looks like they're going to do one more map change.
And I'll be staying on the Russian side this time. We'll see if we can hear opposite side comms. Compare the two. Sayings you're famous.
Voices in my head. Voices in my head.
Okay, having too much fun. Having too much fun. Let's see. Yeah, change maps. All right. So CCFN 114.
So, what do you think is going to happen in this game now, Bash?
I think someone's going to be a lot more aggressive, but I don't know who. From watching last stream of the last week, I think it might be I think the Russians might. Correction. The people that were the Russians, so the U.S. this new round, I think they're going to be more aggressive than what we saw out of them last round.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But the thing is, they won, so I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for them. They might need to play even more defensive.
I think they're just going to get a little bit more conservative with vehicles and just fobs and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're going to go on Russian, I'm going to go on US, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Game almost went down there. That was a close one.
Hey there, squad leads. Hub switch for squad leader, so I'll be taking over from here.
Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong side. Good call. Thank you.
If I understand correctly, we're gonna be.
Alright.
So far, it seems like US is going to play a little bit more aggressive and try to go for early taps.
You've got the Logi with the driver inside.
Thank you.
So what does your map look like on your side? What are they planning?
Well, I'm seeing. It looks like they're going to try to go for fobs in Village and Grandel right away. Then it looks like they might try to set up a fob again above Market. So try to have that push. How about for you?
It looks like we're playing super defensive. No push past Market or District Centers marked on the map. Last round we had a large push towards Grandel initially by the Russians. So for them to stay defensively like this,
Good luck. We can do it.
might mean that they're doing more of a
Who's
vehicle
taking Stormband?
focus.
Hash on my squad.
Copy.
Yeah, I can see that. Again, like, I think one thing. Well, it's going to be your team this time. They're going to have to try to be a little bit more conservative with the vehicles and use it for either supporting fire or troop movement. That's one thing I noticed last game where they were just kind of trying to use the vehicles to push without infantry support.
Mm-hmm. Almost as leading the charge with the vehicle versus leading the charge with the infantry. Well, we'll see. Let's get down in there.
So, guys watching now, in the chat, just put your predictions, who you think is going to win tickets-wise.
Yeah,
if you want to.
Post it up who you think is going to win. If you have any kind of... After seeing what happened last round... Oh! A little bit of collision at the beginning there. Luckily no one's vehicle exploded. And we're off. Got a full squad of Vive, a whole squad of FWF, and then a partial squad of BTS. Oh, FWF and 13 all in a transport together here. That's a pretty cool view.
So I got one Logi truck going to Nova. Looks like they might try to do a early fob there. Oh no, it was just a drop off, keep the cap, and then we're gonna move to the next point.
And we got a very defensive game laid out other than that market fob.
So who do you think is gonna make first contact?
I think the guys here at Market might spot that push past, unless they go far enough on that western flank. That's going to be a ballsy roll. But if they get up there, that's going to pay off. There's something like 18 people at District right now, though.
Well, on my side, they got a radio down already at Grandel.
Well, look at that. Look at the map. We have 2 trades. There's an attack by Vive going into Village,
Oh,
and an
Vive,
attack
yeah.
by OB going into District. We're seeing an aggressive play by 2 teams here, not 1.
See if they
Anyway,
let
you can
out,
rest
everybody gets out. They're going to
from
be
market.
pushing towards Village now.
And OB is engaging up north as well.
Striker
Yeah,
west
this
of
is almost like a mirrored image of
Yes,
each other.
yes.
Yep, and the call out goes for enemies at Village. We'll see if they send reinforcements to hold that up. But it looks like DWC is doing a pretty good job holding that so far. None of the Vive guys have broken into the compound yet.
Looks like DWC placed their fob in the same place as I believe Vive
We have
did last
contacts
round.
on the road in the
So that'll be
southwest.
interesting to see what happens. But I hear a lot of callouts for districts and market. See what happened with the OB push. They put a... No, that's just a rally. Oh, I almost thought they put a fob out in the field. Looks like defense with FWF and 13.
Look at OB and LD. They're making that push from the northern part of...
In districts in disarray. Not district, market. Market is in disarray. It looks like there is scattered flooding north between LDOB and 13.
Coming in, steps on our
There's a
market.
fob truck coming in with FWF. They just drop off supplies.
That was a little risky move, especially being attacked like that.
I think they're doing the risk trying to get a spawn location up so they can get the rest of the team in here before OB pushes, but OB has the opportunity right now to basically cut that from happening. They take out their rally. Hash has to... Oh, Hash goes down. Zero gets the kill.
What we have contacts on my rally point in north from market.
Looks like Pub is holding Grandel. They have a fob up there. At Village, we're seeing a lot of firefighting between Vive and DWC still. DWC holding up, not letting
Hey,
Vive
listen
come in
up,
at
you
all.
just spawned
Vive
in
has
the
a
hub to get
BTR
into
outside
market.
on the outskirts in the
There's
field.
enemies
I'm
in the
not
caps
sure
on the mark.
DWC and LD noticed that.
So that's why other guys spawned was in the hub.
It sounds like squad comms on the Russian side are noticing that OB has entered into Market's cap zone and are on the spawn location. They're trying to get the hab up desperately, but OB is grenading them as they're digging the hab up.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of dead
Spawn,
Russian
spawn.
bodies though
It's
on
close, they contact us.
Market.
Looks like Volapetto
Can you hold market?
is the single guy from OB attacking this hab right now. He's holding his own.
Attack.
There's no mortars available.
But Zero's here as well. Zero's on the opposite side coming in,
build mortars on our OB.
holding the fire from everybody. He goes down. Volapetto's still able to get in.
They're done.
There is an overwhelming force spawning in with FWF and 13 swarming Market.
They're gonna have to realize about Peddler's error sooner or later.
It looks like that paid off for them to put the hab down, though. So the gamble
It
has
seems like
won.
Percy Main's gonna go in. He notices Valpetto was in there. He's seeing the gunfire. Or does he?
Too many names. Can't see the players. He's still alive.
Yeah, Valpetto's just in that little garage. Percy Main's right next to him, doesn't notice him. He's literally surrounded and no one's noticing him.
He's eating his lunch. He needs to finish his snack pack before he goes out.
Having his union lunch break right now, Valpetto.
Yeah, he doesn't get recess
The,
till he finishes.
The Russian team respecting that, leaving him alone.
Good game, guys. Good show. Letting everybody get their breaks in. Yep. You enjoy that, Valpetto. Well played. Alright, so Village, still hotbed over here. Pub's holding Grandel. BTS is holding District. It looks like that's going to be a stalemate, to be honest, between Pub and BTS. Vive on the south side of DWC. A couple rooftop guys looking north, though. Don't notice an entire squad coming south of them. They will soon enough.
Yeah, V is gonna make that push.
Oh, they started shooting. Now they're going to be spotting them. Freakazoid and Lemtarian ready on the roof. Oh, it looks like we have a BTR with infantry pushing in front of it. Exactly as you called out, Vive doing the thing that needed to be done with the vehicles on the Russian side. Well done, Vive.
DWC really held that down. Vive can't push though. They're stuck in that field.
Ooh, Semi takes a hit. He pops some smoke, but it looks like it's to the wrong side as he scrambles to get away. Doesn't matter where that smoke goes, it'll still distract the enemy. Gives him something to hide behind at some location. But Vive still has the infantry of 4 people coming up. Oh, Red Bull goes down. Spoke too soon. Now look at this. Look at this. So DWC has placed their rally on the external south side. Seems like a bad place to spawn, but it is a great indicator of enemies approaching your flank.
Look at Zagor
What's the
just
situation on market?
crawling through the grass. Being all sneaky like, maybe he'll make it to the wall, maybe he won't. He doesn't care, he's enjoying his time there. Maybe PFC Max will notice. Zagor is actually getting us like grenade throwing distance now at this southern edge.
I don't think Max has noticed. He's got his eyes trained on that vehicle.
Nope, he's leaving that position. Zagor is going to have that opening to get to that wall and get cover.
Looks like GL from Vive has been covering this area with multiple colored smoke, trying to give any kind of cover to his advancing team. But on the north, Mephisto is coming in and everyone's got their back
I'm
turned.
really just see
Awesome.
what Zagor is going to do. He's in a position where he can throw a grenade, he can get to the wall,
Squad 1, we'll build a mortar soon.
or
You
he's
give us a
just
fire mission.
going to catch some sun. I'm not sure.
Well, let's see what kit he's using. It looks like the rifleman kit. Might be a... No, he's not a medic, I don't believe. No. No bag, no. So he's
Nope,
moving
just
up.
has a regular
He is
rifleman
right
kit.
next to Powergami. Oh, Powergami drops him!
Nope.
F-
Zagor, oh no,
Valiant
Zagor,
effort.
may you rest in peace.
Good attack by Vive, stopped by DWC. Let's check out what's going on over here. It looks like there's scattered BTS around Pub, but Pub's holding Grandel well.
Yeah, let's focus on that firefight for a second. We see Husky moving in, and nowhere near Pub. Pub does not notice Husky there at all.
You know, Husky might just be scouting for a spawn location. He might be trying to stay as far away from these people as possible, but it looks like Space might have noticed. He's running back to the rally, but he stops. Never mind. Husky's all alone. He has full access to their hab right now.
And is Husky the squad lead on your side?
He is not.
I'm not sure what he's gonna be able to do there. Maybe,
No.
yeah, maybe he's just there for the callouts.
He might dig it. He could dig the hab or the radio, but he is
That
all alone.
is true too.
Good luck to Mr. Husky there. Let's see if Metal or anybody else notice his presence.
Oh, he is in the complex now. Husky is in the complex.
And the irony of this, Squad is a super important game to play as a team. However, one person can throw an opportunity like
Husky
this.
Oh wow, Husky is getting closer. Is he
Metal can see him. They spot each other.
No, I don't think so. I
No,
don't think so. I
Husky
don't think Metal
spotted.
noticed.
Husky
No,
knows.
Metal did not notice. But Husky
Woo!
saw, yeah.
Woo, Metal might have
Just-
escaped.
No,
Metal just escaped
there is
certain
no one
death.
between Husky and that fob.
And it looks like BTS and Pub are engaging each other. Sangs and Percy going back and forth. MRAP taking one hit. Husky falling back, still looking for stuff.
Squad 1, do you need mortar
mortar your position now.
Looks like we're getting called out for mortar support at Village.
Husky has seen the hab. He has eyes on the hab now.
How's he going to approach this? Is he just going to scout it? Is he going to call it out? Is he going to start digging it?
They throwing grenades to the market hub.
Rooftop dig would be safe right here.
Can you give mortar support west of market on the mortar markers?
And he goes for rooftop dig. He goes for rooftop dig. Yes, he does.
And north of market.
All right.
This was a really good move from BTS.
Let's see how long it takes Pub to recognize what's going on and respond. We're at 30 seconds. Pub Banshee and Space are moving up. They lose part of the hab. It's inactive. They should notice on their map. No one's turning around.
Nope, no one's noticing yet.
He's going for the radio. Oh, he's going for the radio.
Oh. Has anyone noticed at all? Looks like Space noticed. Banshee's noticed. They're starting to move. Nope. Never mind. What? They're going back and forth. Oh wow. Husky. Gotta say, Husky went one-man army. MVP right now.
And BTS send their rogue out to attack Space Bush and Banshee
now
and
they're
rogue.
noticing.
Oh,
Yep.
everyone's coming in. Have sec.
Do you know what though? The damage has been done already.
If they can
That's the
stop
truth
him,
of it.
if they can stop him, it'll be fine. They have one more animation to go. Rogue is the one person that can change this for them right now. He's got the timing. He's got the spacing. He gets the kill. Oh, he gets the kill.
Husky goes down.
And the definition of squad is defined by that moment that you just saw. As powerful as one person can be, they are not a squad.
But now this gives the opportunity for BTS to make that push. Wow. Like, the only thing that Pub is going to have now is a rally point to keep those spawns going.
But they still have the hab and the radio up. They just got to repair it. I think they'll have enough time before BTS is able to mount an attack.
And then back at Village, we're still seeing that intense firefight going on between Vive, DWC, and then what is going on at Market?
It looks like Market is an
Kinda like the
intense
Market
battle
for a
between
while.
FWF and OD. Or OB. OB is holding the position. They are in the cap zone. They're about to take out this fob up here. Not a single defender alive on the Russian team. And that hab is gone. That fob is gone. OB, LD, take over District Center.
In the field.
Copy.
Good job. Try to deconstruct it.
This is the first time between either match that we've seen an excessive amount of flags held by one team. And it looks like the American team is overpowering FWF. And 13. That hab.
Okay, mortars on market.
Well done, OB and LD.
Oh yeah. One thing I noticed too is that OB and LD have been really working together last game and this game.
But-
Maybe they have a connection with each other.
Wait a moment. Hold up. Change of events. 13 is on an enemy hab. Out here in the field, OB Rulis is the only defense against 6 Russians.
I didn't even notice that hab was there the whole
That
game.
just went up, and it's just now going right back down. Rulis is on the wrong part,
Rulus,
unfortunately.
lone defender.
He gets one. Hash goes down. Rulis goes down. And the Waxfrosh gets the hab. Let's see if they go for that radio. That was a trade right there between radios. No one has a spawn here other than rallies.
Do you think OB and LD might be able to take Market?
They did. They did take it. They flat out took it. They absolutely did. However, losing that fob might have cost them that cap.
Yeah, there's just so many bodies right now. I can't even see what flag it is.
What's interesting because if DWC was able to hold a fob for a while up north, but they also lost their fob last game. They still held it. So who knows? Market is up for grabs right now.
Do you think they might make the push for District now?
I doubt it.
Is Grandel even capable now?
Grandel is not. Village is not. It's only District and Market. Wow.
Yeah, so I guess now we're going to see a push from Pub, and I'm pretty interested to see how they're going to move up after, because they got the fob and the hab back up. That was pretty quick. I'm pretty impressed by that. Like, but now they're going to have to reorganize and make a push. Because we're seeing BTS Husky. BTS Husky is going on doing that one-man army again. But it looks like Takoff and Azeroth haven't noticed him, though. They're on their own little recce mission on the right flank, holding that. And US Army has captured Market.
And it looks like there's a scattered fight between DWC and Vive down here to the south. Uncappable point, but still has a fob on it. Still a lot of smoke, still a lot of trading and firefights back and forth. Let's get down in there and see what it sounds like.
Actually, I'm pretty interested what Husky is doing. Husky here.
And all hell breaks loose down here with Vive and DWC on opposite sides of the wall. Oh! And they get the wall mount. Berkeley comes over.
Oh no, we might see a repeat again of what just happened. Husky is inside the complex. He's going to go again for the... Oh my god, Husky, BTS Husky. One-man army, Daniel Boone, the man, the myth, the legend, going in.
Going back for it!
Again, yes. No one notices, just able to walk right in. Freaking 24/7 Walmart can just come in and grab your goods, leave.
And he goes for that rooftop dig again. No one here to defend. No one noticed the drop in the tickets on their fob.
You're firing smoke at Market.
Yeah, like usually things like this, when you make a fob, you have to put barbed wire, you have to put Hesco walls. You have to make it difficult for them to even reach it. Especially like, one thing I noticed is that once your fob gets like found out, once in a position, you gotta move that.
Well, the other thing that I've noticed is I hear a lot of mortars going off now, but where are they landing? Husky...
Looks like Space Force noticed.
Husky goes for the whole hab this time!
Oh yeah, that was a good move.
But
now
he
he's gonna
doesn't
go for
drop.
the radio again. Looks like he notices Rogue. Is he gonna notice Rogue? Oh no, they're right. Rogue's right underneath him.
And
Goes past. He's gonna go for the radio.
Noonan, to respond to you real quick, just a heads up, from watching him play, I would have to say that Husky did notice that hab on his own. If he's stream sniping, I would have think he would have walked straight in there versus the way that he moved the first time.
Yes, building you FB.
But per CCFN staff, we haven't done delay for the last two. However, it looks like Rogue repairs. He survives? Rogue repairs the hab, survives an explosion from Husky. Husky's still holding in position, waiting for them to move out. That one-man army doing work. Let's make this a little bit more varied on the stream here. Still a fight between DWC and Vive over at the Uncappable Village. But the big battle seems to be Market. We have LD, 13, OB battling it out. FWF as well.
Oh yeah, this we've been seeing like the whole game right now. It's been Market and Village has been the like just major firefighting. This has been the fight for the whole day, pretty much.
So the curious thing is, we were talking at the beginning of the match, trying to figure out who was going to play more aggressive, and we assumed that the winners of last match, who are now playing on the American side, were going to be more aggressive. They did not. We've seen much more aggression from the current Russians.
We're seeing some pretty accurate mortars too in Market.
Correction, current U.S. Where are those mortars being launched from? Is that BTS?
It would have to be from BTS.
Accurate fire. That must be good communication between whoever is launching and whoever's spotting there. Looks like we have Captain Mike launching those off. We got He Who Shall Not Be Named giving them scouts, and even some 50 cal cover fire for that mortar guy. Look at that teamwork. Well done, BTS. Good security.
Again, Dash, I have to remind you, they're born to squad. That's what it is.
You got it, man. You got it. LD coming in, reviving a couple people on the western side of Market. looks like they're going to be unchallenged as they get into the cap zone. Majority of the Russians on this team are on the north, under heavy fire from OB. I am curious though, those mortars are accurate, but what is their goal? Are they trying to hold people back? Do they know there's a fob there? Looks like there's a new fob that just went up, just south of where the mortars are landing. LD gets in there, but they put the HAB exterior in range of those mortars. And Marthy finds it! Right after they place it, Marthy 04 walks in, gets dropped by LD, but he finds it.
Looks like Road Grenade and Sangs are going to bring in the rear with the MRAP. They're going to be coming to market too.
And 13 fighting OB on the north side here. Looks like there's all kinds of smokes, a couple trades, but most people are up. Still going to have a solid ability to push.
Yeah, market is just really, really intense house-to-house fighting. We're seeing just Russia. Yeah, Russia has that northern end. They're holding that corner.
Well, take a look where
a little spread out.
Take a look where their rallies are. We have Russian rallies on the north side and U.S. rallies on the west side. They're almost spawning next to each other.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, tickets. Tickets are giant, drastic change.
The biggest thing with that, the number one reason for that is going to be ticket bleed. You have too many tickets being lost by just holding one more flag. Because these guys are equal. These guys are pretty equal.
No more mortars on market, please.
Oh, they canceled the mortars on market. However, there's a giant... Oh! They destroyed it! Oh! He called no more mortars as the most accurate mortars I have seen land on the HAB. They destroyed the HAB. They killed probably 4 or 5 people. They hit the MRAP. This is obliteration. BTS, hats off to you on those mortars. But LD and DWC replace, and the HAB is back up and active.
Why did you get up when the medics?
Oh, and the mortars come back in!
I'd say though, like ETS are the HAB destroyers this game.
DWC is not giving up though. They are not going to let this thing go. What timing and what accuracy on those mortars. That gave FWF the chance with 13 to place a foul on the north side. Russians now have a presence at market. This could come back.
Yeah, we're seeing Lead and FWF taking more ground and pushing DWC and OB back into their corner.
More mortars are inbound. They're close, but they have the opportunity to kill a whole lot of people right now.
Oh, they're actually dropping smoke.
Enemies pushing.
Oh wow, you're right.
Yeah, they're dropping smoke.
They're smoking out their HAB. I wonder if they're going to try and get an infantry push on this.
13 that'd be a perfect moment for 13 for push. So it looks like OB got behind them.
The amount of trades that just happened
that
between OB, DWC, and Vive are crazy. Market is unruly of a battle right now.
Do you think it would be a what do you think the Russian team should do now since they have such low tickets?
Market. They have to take market. They have to take out that fob. They have to take out the LD and the DWC hold on the south of market.
Yeah, I can
Southeast
definitely see that. Market
Oh!
pivotal for the Russians.
Copy.
All comms are calling it out. BTS notices there is an push on on District Center from PUBG or Pub. Too many
Wrong
ideas.
game, Bash.
Wrong game. Wrong game.
Logic truck is down. Okay, they
Let's
have
see,
FOB
what
somewhere
Racy,
below
Racy
the-
actually called it out in chat. Gotta give it to him. He asked why they canceled the mortars, and I really don't know why they would cancel the mortars. They had accurate fire on that.
I think they ran out of ammo for the mortars.
Oh.
And that's why they ended up going with the smoke.
So instead of launching, or getting a new
Okay, so
Lodger
now
run,
we're seeing Dustin and Metalman with the armor coming down that road. A rocket just misses them. They're pushing back now. We have Space Force, Twinkles, Tac Ops, just the whole squad moving up this river.
well, that was
This
interesting
river is
by
very
Pub
weird.
though. They attacked with their armor first. So do the
Yeah,
infantry.
that's something you just can't do. Again, you have to get the infantry to go in first, and then you can push up the armor. Your armor is just there for support. It's not your
or like
driving
drop
force.
them off or
Look at
something.
the hub.
But it looks like Moose is on the north side. Moose, all alone, drops Captain Mike, takes out the mortars from BTS. No more mortars.
We've got enemies inside of the cap zone, west of
BTS
It looks like Husky
get-
and Percy noticed.
Squad 2.
Viscard noticed too.
Moose has taken 3 people away from the defense from Pub. Pub has an opportunity to move in and real do some damage here.
Yeah, it
FOB's
looks
gonna
like they're going
throw
slow because
nothing
actually
at the
no
moment.
one's watching them right now on that flank. They're all moving back to Moose. So it's pretty much an open door to Pub. This is actually pretty funny because like last game, they were able to walk right in. Pub was defending this point, so they know what it is. They know where the doorways are. They know where the defenses are, so they know how to get in. But it looks like they're not moving. They're holding that flank.
They might be waiting for something to happen over at District. Let's check it out, see what's going on over there. Oh, and an unfortunate team kill.
Okay, what's our plan now?
Alright.
We've got heavy contact with
Over
district right now
comms,
from each
It
direction.
seems like Pub is trying to
You
find
have to
out
take,
who the
market
ghost
back,
lat
send
is.
one
They
squad
think there's a
over to
lat
district,
watching their
two
BTR
squads per
or
flag.
Striker,
Yeah, okay,
and they're
then
trying to
squad
figure out
two,
where the
three,
position
and
is.
four.
But
Can't attack anymore.
the only person standing in their way is Matthew.
3 and 4 is going.
That one-man
to the
army
strict
is
center,
becoming pretty
and 2
important
is
in this
going to
match
market.
today.
And 1 should go to market as well, I guess.
Looks like the Russians are trying to reorganize. However, looking at the tickets, there's quite a big gap. We got 176 to 307. That bleed is strong.
Trying to support you with the fire team as well.
Yeah, this is pretty bad for the Russian team, I have to say.
Corporal Raptor getting northern coverage there, dropping Grievous from 13. 13 trying to come in and clear out what they can at District Center. Sorry, Market.
I don't know. I feel like that Russia's gonna have a comeback after they take market. It's just I think it's gonna even out, and it's gonna be similar to last game.
Well, without those mortars coming in, DWC has replaced this fob, and it is fully active. There's no one attacking it. 13 is taking a northern approach, trying to get oversight on it, but Go via
it seems
Piali
like-
and a lot of
Seems
others
like
are
the
holding
U.S.
back.
team, Bash. It seems like the U.S. team were able to put down a fob and a hab in district.
Oh, look at this! They took out the enemy fob and replaced it with their own.
It's pretty
Nope.
ballsy there.
Wow.
Is BTS gonna be able to hold this? Looks like they're all in one building with SWF.
And here we have LD coming in,
Yep.
northern side. There's enough bodies here that they
Look
can.
at OB. OB is in the northern portion of district.
We got a sandwich about to happen here. Pub is holding off the.
There could be an FOB coming somewhere around here. Logi drove past in the northeast to
Well,
district.
look at that. So OB just tricked BTS into thinking that there's a hab on the north side by driving their logic through.
Enemies in the north of district.
But now they got spotted.
Entire squad in the north of district.
OB has the opportunity to move in here. Let's see if they get these people mediced up and into the cap zone. Spawn Ripper and Viscard could cut them off though.
Yeah, Rest. On the chat, it looks like they are just playing with the squad, their vehicle.
Couple firefights going on between BTS and LD. Looks
like Pub got wiped out. Only Rogue Grenade and Twinkles are left.
Interesting. So the U.S. lost the south side, but they won the north side.
Yeah, this is... I don't know. This just... I wish the game was going to be closer. But it looks like it's definitely going to be a win for the U.S. unless Russia can really pull something off.
Well, I've seen some magic happen. As long as they don't lose market, the U.S. Probably will win. However, it's not all said and done till the very, very end. Vive coming up from the south side of market.
Yeah, we're seeing Vive on the south and then 13 in the north. It looks like they're going to try to do a pincer moving on DWC, LD. Well, actually, right now, like one thing that's pretty interesting is that there is no full squads. Like especially at market, it seems like there's like elements of each squad here. Like we have OB, DWC.
That mix happened ever
LD.
since the points condensed. When we had 4 points active, when Market, District Center, Village, and Grandel were all up, that didn't happen so much.
We have Dustin and Metalman inside the Striker going through that field. Kind of a... Actually, that's a really ballsy move. They have no infantry support there, and they're in the open. And let's see if BTS and FWF notice that Striker before they can actually do damage with that.
Doesn't look like anyone's got a spot from the roof towards them. They might be able to scoot by. And they do.
Like they're too focused in on OB.
Good defense by the Russians here at District.
Yeah, it seems like OB is everywhere. Oh, and Dustin and Middleman are going to market.
Logi truck from the Russians comes in, drives right past a couple enemies. Burke giving it cover. Mir coming from behind, spots it. Is ready with the law. Which one does he shoot? Which one does he shoot? Oh, he goes for the BTR. Good call on his spot. Shoots the driver of the Logi. He gets them both. Mira, well played. Well played. Smart decision making. Does he get the second law? Nope, he watches his back and keeps himself alive.
Can someone rescue the Logi, please?
Some smart positioning and play there by Obi Mira. Burke knows he's hit. He picks up Zenith, gets a gunner. We'll carry on over here to Dustin, see if they notice that there is a Vive team coming up on their flank.
Oh, how is this going to work out? Is he going to be quick on the gun?
He's looking their direction. Oh, he circles around. And they drive away.
Looks like Vive is going to give chase.
Now let's see how that turns out for them. They got a damaged vehicle, but they do have a powerful gun, so they could go.
And it looks like Russia just broke 100.
98 tickets to 296. Here goes possibly a striker. They're almost even on health. BTR's reloading. They're
just
one-on-one. Oh, and the BTR goes! Striker for the win. Unfortunate for Vive on that. They had a slightly damaged vehicle, and it looks like that was too much for them. But Banshee and Sangs are here, trying to keep themselves alive, and they drop to a explosive rocket. Striker with Dustin and Metalman still clearing out those enemies. Drop
Just that
one.
you know. I'm trying to save it.
Banana Phone stays alive.
Your team and Viva are really trying to take back market. They looks like they pushed WDC and OB back into that corner. They're I don't know. I still don't think it's gonna be enough to even it out.
Well, it looks like we even have some pub players up here at Market as well now. It's a heavy fight between the Russians and the Americans.
Okay, on my side, we're having word that they want to conserve tickets and they're just gonna focus on market.
At 61 tickets, I've heard nothing from the Russians.
61 tickets, guys.
Okay, literally right when I said that, a squad lead says, 61 tickets, guys. So, yeah. Damn it.
They destroyed our logi.
Russians lose a logi to the US.
50 tickets.
50 tickets.
Sie
And
hat dann
just
schon
like that,
aufgegeben,
the
oder wie sehe ich das
tickets dwindle down. 47 to 228. Pretty solid showing here, still by LD, attacking this north side. Looks like they overtook what OB was doing. OB's moving down that western flank. BTS and Vive holding them back, spread out and well diversed on this defense. But how do you attack this? You have to circle it in completely. There's no way other than just completely overwhelming them. You have to have an equal amount or more. That 1v1000 thing doesn't work too well in this game. Unless your name is Husky.
Well, yeah, Husky had his moments this game. I have to say that.
He played some real smart moves. Unfortunately, it didn't totally capitalize on those moments, but they were very strong positions. And Govapelli noticing 13 pushing up on the west. Cuts down 2 of them. Grill's trying to cap him back. Gets a cup. Oh, and he takes him down.
222 to 33 tickets.
Let's see if the underdog comeback is possible. It's a very, very slim chance, but they got every fob and every vehicle that was on the map. It could be close. Unfortunate that the BTS mortars stopped on that fob, though. That is still sitting out in the open, and they had that dialed in.
Oh, and Space just took a rocket to the face.
Lost a couple people on that one. Was that Mark that shot that? Nice shot, Mark. Oh, looks like tourists possibly, too. More rockets coming in. 13 is not letting them have that spawn location. But it sounds like we have an MTLB from Vive engaging a couple OB players on the north side of District. Vive lose an MTLB, 11 tickets remain.
10 tickets.
And that final crush is
9 tickets.
eminent.
4.
Well played. Taking a look at the map on those final moments there.
Guys, thank you for the second round as
3
well.
tickets left. And
Yep.
it seems like it might
Yep,
be game.
that's it. G.
And it looks like the squad leads are calling it. They noticed. They're thanking everybody for a good match.
We're in front until we've tried to rush district center.
Oh yeah,
the Rust killed us in
again,
the first round.
to our viewers,
We couldn't
thank you
we
for
didn't do that.
watching.
And great showing by all the squads
But,
today.
you know, it happens. We'll do
Wonderful
better next
review
time.
here from BTS at the end. It was just mentioning why they think they lost it. Something about a push on District. They believe that they might have lost it from that. But either way, great rounds all around. Good gameplay.
Yeah,
Okay, guys,
60
see you.
more
Good night.
kills on the Russian side.
Good night,
Good night.
GG was
Kind of.
What was revives? 10 more revives, about 20 more revives on the American side. Scores
Yeah.
again pretty close. Like kills.
Overall, though, that ticket bleed, you got a 2,300 score to 4,700 score. It's close. It's very close. But unfortunately, when it comes down to it, is you gotta have
defense.
have those points, the flags, yeah. And without them, it makes it really hard to balance out what you're doing afterwards because you can get every single point in the game, but the flags will still bleed on you.
Yeah, exactly. That was pretty much the biggest thing, was just the ticket bleed.
But I'd say between the two games, first round, great showing. Everybody very defensive, very reserved. Good to watch in squad. Nice to see people be very aware of their positioning. Second round, once that third flag went down,
stairwell.
man.
Oh,
Hey!
Hold comms. Hold comms. Cheers on that. Just some random message for air. Other than that, it was good show by everybody. We had let's go through the squads again real quick. There's some good showing by everybody. Let's see. We had, want to make sure I get y'all names right. So we had Old Bones on team 1 with Pub and Death Wish Commando, along with Legend Disitia. Great showing on them. They won the first round, 27-0. And then team 2, BTS, Border Squad, 13.jg, FWF, and Vive. Everybody doing a great showing on them as well. Most of these squads have never played together, and hopefully they will again. So the ability for them to come together and play such quality gameplay and for us to show it to you, thanks for allowing us to do so. Other than that, we'll be back next week with CCFN 115 with
Cinco. Uno, cinco.
shoot. Ah, you got me excited. I thought you were saying it was going to be Cinco de Mayo. I got to wait a whole nother month for that now.
No, just a little Spanish. Just a little Spanish.
Muy
Make it a little
bueno.
international.
Trade bien. Wait. Dang it. Wrong one. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
that's French. Still in that area.
We're working on it. We're getting there.
No, we're just Americans.
Yeah, we try. That's what we do. But anyways, thanks for checking out the stream. We really appreciate you guys viewing it. And if you ever have any input, feel free to kind of shoot it in there with the chats of what you think's going on. We really like to kind of give you an idea of what's happening in the game and also where those are going to lead into other happenings. So it's cool to get an interaction from other people that are viewing. Other than that, have a wonderful week and enjoy your Sunday. CCFN is out.